What is up, everyone? All right. So today's message is an exciting topic for me. I think it's extremely powerful, and I think it's going to move you in the direction that you need to move into. In fact, I know it's going to move you there if you're willing to take it in, but you have to be willing to take it in. And you're going to get this message in a lot of different ways. Mine might resonate with you more than others. So let's give this a shot, see where we are at the end of all of this, and let me know how you feel. Okay. I always say, before anyone gets started on any journey, anything that they're doing, before they start doing it, you got to love yourself, and then you got to love yourself. So what does that mean? What does it mean to love yourself and then love yourself? Why are you double dipping into the love? This is why. Love where you're at. Love where you start. Love who you are, and love your capabilities. Love all those things about yourself. With that being said, where you're at today doesn't mean you have to stay there. Love yourself first, and then love yourself again. And what love yourself again means is to act on the things that you know you need to act on because you're trying to get to a certain place. Love yourself and then love yourself. And so we all have our issues and our problems, and we're all trying to get somewhere or do something. We have dreams, we have desires, we have things that we believe that we could have always done, and then the excuses can come, or the reasons can come, or whatever it may be can come and get in your way, an obstacle, whatever it is. And it stops us. And it conditions us in the wrong way. In fact, it deconditions us. It weakens us. But what you can do is reach in and look and accept. Accept yourself. It's a form of love. Love yourself fully and know how capable you are. And then go act on your capability. And you're going to have to stretch. It's going to be painful, and that's okay. Because the more you do it, the easier it becomes. You're going to thrive from that. You thrive from the pain. You get stronger each time you go. And so you stretch a little bit more, and you stretch a little bit more. And sometimes you might even say to yourself, is this really worth it? And that's when you have to look at what will happen. What will happen if you don't do it? What will happen if you stop? Stop loving yourself. What happens then? Is it all for naught? Or do you get back up and you continue to stretch? You continue to drive a little bit more. You continue to go a little bit deeper than you could before. You continue to grow in ways you didn't know that you could grow. To touch people in ways you didn't know that you could. Look, everything that you do has more of an effect than you think. And so you may be quitting on something, on a dream, on a desire. But you're not just quitting on yourself. You're quitting on those who were counting on you, who believed in you. And you might not see it yet, but when you do get to your success, when you do push through your barriers, and other people start looking to you for leadership, for a reason to keep pushing towards their dreams, then you'll get it. Then you'll understand. There's been topics I got myself into, and I kept driving, and I kept doing the things that I needed to, and I didn't even know why I was doing it. It was hard. All I knew was push through hard. That's what I was taught when I was young. Push through hard. I can only give you the principles. You have to live your own story. Now, if you want to coach with me, then we can talk. But your story is your story, just as my story is my story. And I know the principles are tried and true, and the principles will continue to be the same. And one of those principles is take responsibility. But it's hard to take responsibility when we're not aware. And it's hard to be aware when we're not accepting. And it's hard to accept when we don't love. And that's why I tell you, love yourself. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Some people might like it, some people might not. But there's only one you. And it's up to you to look in the mirror and challenge yourself and see where you're strong and where you're weak and what you have to improve on so you can get to where you know you were meant to be. And after you get through that painful experience and say, I could have done this a little bit better. I could have done that a little bit better. Oh, this is where I'm weak. Oh, I'm strong over here. Then love yourself again by taking the necessary actions that you need to take to move past the barriers that you need to move past. Whether that be eating right, whether that be listening to the people who are going to root for you and avoiding the people who are going to bring you down. Whether that be finding a strategy for whatever issue or problem you're dealing with. It all starts with you. It starts with you, but there is an external world. Get your internal strong so you know what you accept and you know what you won't accept. So you know you'll do the necessary things. You might not even know the how right away, and that's okay. But you know the who you are. You know there's greatness in you. And you know why you're doing what you're doing. You sat by yourself, you ask yourself the difficult questions, and when you got the answers, you started moving in the direction that you needed to move into. Like I said, every problem has a solution. That's the beauty of it. Find your solution and go do great things. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.